These people went on an all-organic, plastic-free detox diet, and their phthalates levels went up by 20 times. Now, first, phthalates and microplastics, these plastic contaminants are starting to be considered a really big deal because they affect our reproductive health. They cause early puberty. They cause reproductive cancers. They cause issues with emotional problems, brain disorders, endocrine problems, immune system problems, and probably also contribute to cancer. So researchers wanted to find out how much our food system was contributing to our load of plastics pollutions in our food and our bodies from things like BPA and phthalates and microplastics. So they tested 10 families to get a baseline beforehand. Then they put them on the special detox diet where they were making sure that their food was never stored in plastic and never touched anything plastic after it came off the farm. Guess what? Their phthalates levels went way up, even though they were getting food sourced from organic farms. So what's going on here? Anyone who's been around organic farming over the last 20 years has known that there's a huge explosion in plastics in organic farming. And so what these researchers found is really significant because it shows that the contamination that we're getting from our food isn't actually coming from packaging or anything like we suspected. It's actually coming from what we're doing directly on the farm. Now, we also have studies like this one, which are showing that it's actually those plastics involved in food production that are causing the issue. Now, the biggest issues are things like plastic mulch, plastic greenhouses and hoop houses, plastic containers, plastic irrigation hoses in some cases as well. Even solarizing the soil first with plastic tarps, removing those and planting into those. All of those can ensure that microplastics end up in your food and in your body, and things like phthalates and BPA as well. So as we talk about building a better localized food system, which we know we need to do, we also have to do it in ways that cut out the plastic, the petroleum, and the poisons. If we don't do that, then there's really no point. What we're doing isn't even better than an industrial act. So I'm avoiding tarps, I'm avoiding plastic mulch, I'm avoiding any sorts of plastics in my food production as much as I possibly can, because I know that that's where the phthalates are. So if you want tips specifically on growing food without plastics, poisons, and petroleum, you can follow me here, or you can join our groups on Gardening with Less Plastics, Poisons, and Petroleums on Facebook, or check me out at transformativeadventures.org.